Hello! You join us here at a pivotal moment in Redshirts history. We are in a match against the Runic Rovers. Whichever side wins will outright have a game in hand, a match in hand, a win. They'll outright own 6th place. Look at the players rammed into this house. They're delighted to be here.
Well, welcome back. We're here again, sports fans. Players getting into the arena now. Of course, earlier in the day, the Runic Rovers marching on the streets as the fascists that they are, really making a scene. The Redshirts, their fans here in good numbers and in good spirits. Oh, hang on, what's this? Passion and apples won't pay my rent. Of course, the Redshirts players are paid only through apples. Runic Rovers management already delighted, celebrating. They think they've got this in the bag. But we'll see how events unfold as we kick off the first match in our best of 3. No, not the old-timey football.
Being over for the Redshirts here. And we get a win. We've gone with Hammer in the top lane into Ninja, which I think should be pretty decent for Hammer. I don't see how Ninja will ever kill them. Sniper into Jiangxi in the mid lane. Of course, putting our mid laner on a champion that allows them to take some risks without being too severely punished. I'm never super keen on Hitman as jungler, but we put them in the jungle anyway because we want some attack damage, I think. And they were my first pick because they tend to... They're pretty strong at the moment, I think. Here we go. Nice kill. Nice kill. And then we've gone Bard. Bard is our support, and they reduce cooldowns for allies. I'm hoping that that will work in our favor. Enemy comp I don't think is as good, but I've said that many a time before and been proven wrong, so there you go. But Sniper has such low HP and speed. I think they're a very vulnerable champion. Things are going well for us in the middle lane at the moment. Jiangxi has this strange ability to make effectively a Maokai sapling for League players. I don't know about our positioning here in this fight. Yes, it's okay. We're still alive. I guess it's not okay. We shouldn't be here. We should just give. Our jungler's dead. There's no point in us being here. Why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we here? Run away. Don't need to fight this. Oh, God. I mean, our jungler has now turned up. So I guess it's worked out in the end. And Hammer securing the top tower. So in the end, that works out really, really well. But the reason I was so profusely saying run away, run away, run away is just how low all of our health bars are. And the way that the enemy can win this game, I think, is by creating big gold advantage on one of their carries, like a ninja, the demon perhaps. If they get fed enough, they can burst anyone down, right? So we're kind of flirting with the enemy's win con. That's what I don't like about it. What I do like about that is that we punished an out of position player and we converted it into an objective. Don't see that very often from the Redshirts. We are going to lose an objective bot side though. That's not as good. And I don't think rushing the tree as soon as possible is the best idea, because as a team our attack damage on objectives, I don't think it's the best, but the enemy just don't seem to be responding, or they are now, but it's very late. So we do secure the objective. Do secure it. And Bard there throwing down an aura farming ult. We are losing a lot in the bottom lane though. Not a fan of that. I'm a fan of this. But yeah, we've almost lost that turret. So a lot of gold going onto the swordsman despite how well the game is going for the team. Our team otherwise. Swordsman's still keeping their head above the parapet. Is that how that saying goes? I think it is. Anyway, we look like we're a bit more in control now. enemy have a lot of champions that can do a lot of burst damage, but we have a very tanky top laner, very tanky mid laner. I think that's going to make it a challenge for the enemy to really make anything work. We've taken the mid tower there, but we've lost all of our top lane towers, and we've lost almost all of our... Effectively, we've lost all of our bottom lane towers. So, as always, the Redshirts making the map look much more favourable for their opponents. Look at that, a massive 2-level lead for the swordsman into our carry, sorry, the lightning mage. Let's see what happens here. Our jungler is dead, burst by the ninja. But we might have enough damage elsewhere for it to not matter. And enough durability, more importantly. Enemy jungler is also down, so is their support. And there goes the sniper. Ninja, though, is probably going to clear... Oh, no. Cavalry arrived. And by cavalry, I mean backup, not the actual cavalry. No. But we're back to square one with this tree objective. And the enemy have a bit of a go at us, but we've got so much more durability. And we are a long way ahead in terms of gold. We should secure this. And I think that will be the first leg. Going over to the Redshirts. Why the enemy support is stood there, I don't know. There was no reason for them to still be stood there, but they were. I mean, most of the game is in early access, but that sort of thing happens all too often. Whether it be the AI or the human team, just players do baffling things, but we win. We win, and that's what matters. Terrible game for the enemy jungler. Oh my word. My word. Okay. Okay, here we go then. It is time for the second leg. We didn't pick up Ninja in this draft, which would have been our answer to Pyromancer. Instead, we've got a couple of new faces. Well, at least a new face. Because I don't think I've drafted Inquisitor before, but we have them in the top lane. They have a lot of dashes and bleeds that they can do. And they've been buffed, and they've looked really strong. So we're picking them. And hopefully they'll be able to do work in the top lane. We've got Ghost as our carrier with Prisoner. And we're going to look for an early Serpent fight. Again, try and snowball, give opportunities to the Ghost to get kills. And that'll be a win con that we're playing for, as we have an early gank. We can't make it work. Meanwhile, our mid laner is on a nice bruiser pick for them. Gives us a little bit of magic damage in the Magic Knight, and they've also been buffed recently inside of our game's lore. So, hopefully that will go okay. They are a little overextended there. So we do look up here. Like we might have... There was a chance. They could have played that a bit better, would have been a kill. But it is what it is. Zerka, our jungler, so we're an entirely melee-based team. And there's a lovely jab by the Inquisitor, securing a kill. Early Serpent goes our way. Get another kill as well. That's 2 on the Inquisitor now. It's well worth their time coming down here and testing that dragon. And by dragon I mean snake. Always get tempted to just lapse into League of Legends talk. Anyway, things looking great. Kill as well for the Ghost. Pyromancer looks like they're going to be really struggling overall to deal with the isolated matchup. Especially now that we're accelerated in terms of gold. There's so much aggression across the map that the in-game director doesn't seem to know who to focus on. Incredibly, no kills. But we are going to pick up an early bot tower. That's really, really good. The Ghost is absolutely running wild. They have definitely snowballed. I also think Ghost into Vampire is a pretty good matchup for Ghost. Because Vampire is a very short-ranged champion. And obviously, that makes Ghost's life a lot easier. I don't quite pick up any more than the 1 kill there, but again, great pressure. being applied across the map by the Redshirts. I have pivoted to prioritizing waves in the team instructions because I thought I could get away with it because we've got Prisoner as our support and they have... Oh, this is looking explosive. Massive ultimates from the enemy though. So if it ends up going in their favor, can we escape? It looks like we will escape. Yeah, I figured we could go for prioritized waves because even if our support tries to clear waves, Prisoner's not useless at doing that. So we might be a little bit more effective with keeping our turrets up, farming, all that kind of stuff. We are going to trade Serpent for more guard. Don't like where this fight is going. I like where it's going. It looks a bit risky because we were outnumbered, but there you go. The 1v1 Ghost is absolutely dominating Vampire at the moment. Enemy all rallying around the bot lane. We're pushing mid, taking that tower. See how the enemy respond to it, because at the moment they're struggling to take this tower. It's going to be a fight. We've got a flank angle, a lot of engage. We can't quite secure a kill, but we do invalidate the pressure that they were generating in that lane. Meanwhile, Pyromancer actually, I wasn't paying attention. They've taken everything in the top lane. That's not great. Great for us. Prisoner's going down there. Magic Knight is going to follow them because... Oh, wow, they survive on 1 HP. Whew. Okay, the gold's quite even still, but Ghost is very fed and may well pick up a kill there. They do. And once you got the attack speed on them, very challenging for the opposition to do anything about Ghost. I'm going attack speed into AD, which gives them a bit of lifesteal and more raw attack damage, into attack speed again. I don't know if that's the best build or not on Ghost, but it's what I'm sort of defaulting to these days. Alright, well, we have priority on the Morguard. We're taking it down very quickly because Ghost is doing so much damage to it. We claim it. We also claim a kill. And we're going to rotate over to the Serpent, which I wish we wouldn't. I'd rather we all just based and then grouped up to try and end, or we just pushed. But I guess it's okay if we're going to play like this. Classic Redshirts losing a tower. But we should really be pushing mid and ending here. I don't think we needed to respond to this in the top lane because we were already marching down towards their base while we had, you know, the empowered minions. So now we've just given all of that up. In fact, we're also going to give up another tower. Brilliant. A great use of the buff that empowers our ability to siege and take towers. We've lost 2. I think we're gaining 1 back now, at least. We might gain another. But, yeah, it's kind of annoying, like I say. Oh, we're going to lose Ghost here. Oh, managed to make it out. Inquisitor's going to trade instead, possibly. Oh, can we survive? We somehow made it out of there. Buff is now completely spent. I don't know, again, that's the thing. So I've got prioritized waves on, and our playing of the map just still seems utterly nonsensical at times. But that went well for us. We pick up another buff. We should just be wallet diffing our opponents now. Especially because look how much... Like, Ghost can just pretty much insta-kill almost anything. So I think they've scaled out of control. Which means we're going to pick up a win. Oh. Praise the Redshirts. A 5-game win streak now. Good stuff. Good stuff. And if we take a quick look at the league table, you can see we are now actually 5th outright. Avalanche Giants still have a game in hand. So they could tie with us depending on how results go in their match.
It's me, it's Moss. I'm from the future. Oh crap, hang on.
It is me, I am Mus, I am from the future. We did it. We made the playoffs. I could have shown our journey up to that point, but it was a close run thing. We managed to squeak in by a game, but yeah, we made it. And I thought, you know what? I don't have to show you that entire journey. Let's just get to the playoffs. So in the next episode, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be showing you our playoff journey. In terms of the game, though, there is one thing to note, which is that there has been another patch. But I don't think it's that significant. Jiangxi is a pick that we see quite a bit. They've been nerfed, which is probably reasonable. Demon's taken a little nerf. I don't think it's a crazy nerf. They've just become a bit squishier. A couple of other champions have been buffed. I don't think anything radical has changed. So, you know, that's the situation. That's the situation in the league. We're in the playoffs, baby. Ooh, ha, ha. We're in the playoffs, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, we made it all the way there. And I showed you some, but I'm not gonna show it all. Because, you gotta leave something to the imagination.